It's time we finish this. Hope everyone's doing alright tonight. Just spur of the moment. Plus, this is long overdue. It really is. I hope everyone's been having a better September than I have. It's been one thing after another for me. That's why I haven't been streaming as much. And that's why this this stream is pretty heavily delayed, and I just want to get this out of the way, especially with this will probably date the stream, but hey, you know, it already dates itself. Guild Wars 2 has another update coming this week, so I want to get this done and out of the way, then work on Guild Wars 2, and then maybe bring something new to the table. Sounds like a good plan.
We're running out of time, my friend.
Just give me one moment. One teeny tiny moment. I do have to say that not only the stuff happening in my life been slowing down me streaming, but it's also the fact that, like, this, looking back, like, honestly, like, I don't think I really enjoy streaming. Yeah, so
I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sothasil asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess.
Do you know why Sothasil wants to see me?
Something to do with the Crystal Tower, no doubt. Sothasil has never been forthcoming, though for some reason it appears that he's taken a liking to you. But tell me, what of Darian and Lathan?
Darian is on his way back, and he's bringing Lathan with him.
Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in this, but why would Lathan volunteer to return? It makes no sense. Well, go and talk to Sothasil. Perhaps he can shed light on what we can expect in the Crystal Tower.
I'll go talk to Sothasil.
Sothasil waits for you in his study. Tell him about the alliance with the Daedric princes, and ask him if he knows what we can expect to face inside the Crystal Tower. I'll wait for Darian and Lathan to return.
If Vile and Mephala open the way, what's our plan for assaulting the Crystal Tower?
We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority of the Conclave behind, in case the efforts in the Crystal Tower fail. Leave the details of that to me. I'm not sure how we're going to stop Nocturnal, though. Maybe Sothasil has some ideas.
Right, so just to give you the quick rundown of the plot so far. Basically, Nocturne killed the Right Master to get the Heart of Transparent Law stuck within him. And in order to get that, she had to kill him. And what was it, like the Triad? Or basically the Bedlam Court fell apart because of that. And now I've got Vile and Mephala helping me, trying to get back at Nocturne. Now, when I said that I didn't enjoy streaming the game, that doesn't mean I don't enjoy playing the game. It's just, I don't think it's really good stream material for, like, when it comes to, like, story content. I don't know.
The Tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events.
Is that why you sent for me?
In part. Determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds?
I made a deal with Vile to reach the Crystal Tower, and Mephala is considering attuning the diamonds.
A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mephala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish.
Nocturnal plans to use the Crystal Tower and the Sea Slode's abyssal perils to remake reality.
I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the abyssal pearls. It could work, I suppose.
What did you mean?
If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious.
So what do we do to stop this?
Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mephala so you can enter the Crystal Tower, recover the heart of transparent law, and repair the Tower Crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though.
We need divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal?
Transparent law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well.
Why does that matter?
If Nocturnal performs the restoration, and once again merges the heart with transparent law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being.
So what did you suggest I do?
You must enter the Crystal Tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine energy and repair transparent law. Only then will the tower's innate defenses re-engage and repel Nocturnal's influence. In theory, anyway.
Okay, goodbye. So that's a much better recap, I think. Now, speaking of, well, I did talk about the Guild Wars 2 update coming this week, and as usual, it comes on a Tuesday. I don't think I'm gonna stream it the night of the update, because I learned my lesson last time, and I had to split that stream into two, which was unfortunate. So I'm gonna try to avoid doing that again. So I'll probably do it the night after the day of the update. I think that's much safer. I think that'd be a much safer time to stream. Feels like no other.
Here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never
That's a good name.
The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
All right.
That doesn't like visitors. Raz thinks it's pretty busy.
Hey, Roz.
Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It is good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Summerset.
We have a plan, but it involves a deal I made with Clavicus Vile and Mephala.
Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes?
We're going to assault the Crystal Tower and stalk Nocturnal.
Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news.
You have happy news?
Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat. Which brings us to the not-so-happy news.
And what's the not-so-happy news?
The mighty force won't reach Summerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing.
Just use a waypoint.
We're on our own, my friend.
Are you going to come with me to the Crystal Tower?
Not this time.
Oh.
Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Summerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you, my friend.
Goodbye. That's a shame. Honestly, I was kind of hoping he would have a much bigger arc than this. I didn't expect, what's his name? Darian? Darius? Darian? Either way, I didn't expect him to have a much bigger, role. I kind of always expected him to be kind of like the Lord Baron of the series. Not a very serious character. I don't know, it's just, he's got that vibe to him. At least in, like, the beginning. With the pact, or the, not the pact, but like the main story. Oh, I gotta go all the way over there, okay. Is it just gonna lead me back to the portal?
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you. With her. At the end.
You were trying to save her.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective.
Are you ready to do this?
I've been a member of the Psijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come.
So this is your first time facing the end of the world?
The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event and not a shared experience. The world ended when the Right Master died, for example, but only from his perspective. If Nocturnal remakes reality...
Let's go to the Dreaming Cave and make sure that doesn't happen.
You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're similar to the Right Master in that regard. If we can't have him at our side for this, I'm glad to at least have you. I just hope we can see our way through this. I'll meet you at the cave.
This shrine, Val and
I noticed one thing. I don't think my my Khajiit speak does not work. None of this is usable. I forgot to update it. God. Oh well. I guess we're not doing the Khajiit speak anymore. That's a shame. That was a fun add-on.
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. She loved climbing this tree before the illness took her. I forgot how beautiful it was.
Can I trust you to help us in this?
With the Psijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish contact with my prince when called upon to do so. I gave you my word.
What did you hope to accomplish with the Court of Bedlam?
The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise, and they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end.
Isn't that what Nocturnal still wants to do?
Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely. Mathala will see that and provide the help you need.
Alright. I mean, I could update it, but I don't want to, like... I don't want to pause the stream to do that, but then again, it should be very quick. What? It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. As fun as it is, we've done it in past streams. It will live on in those, but not in this one. Alright, where to go next? I gotta go back to the tower, okay. I guess it's a tower. I don't know what else you would call it. Yeah, it's a tower.
Psijics must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsuren do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you. So when do we head out to assault the Crystal Tower? No one tells me anything around here.
We're heading to the Dreaming Cave. Hopefully, Vile and Mathala will honor their end of the bargain.
I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. A party! This time it's just us.
You're upset because no one is celebrating?
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean back then there were more familiar faces, friends who I knew had my back, charging into battle with allies I trusted. There was a comfort in that. Here I'm practically a stranger.
You can count on me.
And trust me, I am grateful for that. You're kind of like me in a lot of ways, aren't you? An outsider caught up in things we don't fully understand. Whatever happens, when this is over, let me buy you a drink. Then we can have a proper celebration.
All right. You know, thinking about it, I wonder. I wonder if Darian's voice actor is shared with the with Lord Farron. I'm not sure. Probably not. I don't think so. Darian's voice seems a little bit lower. Maybe I'll look it up later. Okay, where are you? Oh, that's right.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed. This is the moment of truth. Once we begin, nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the Dreaming Cave.
I'm ready to begin the assault of the Crystal Tower.
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked.
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valsarin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false god. I should have expected to see you.
Oh.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth a mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. We have much to discuss. You are strangely consequential for a mortal. In my calculations, I somehow overlooked your significance. And yet, that is worked to my advantage. For now, we have a chance to
She is a
thwart
lot scarier up
Nocturna,
close.
and
Holy
that
shit.
will be something to savor.
So you'll attune us the Resolute Diamonds?
I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from So the Seal, Nocturnal has infused the Crystal Tower with boundless energy. It makes the tower's connection to reality increasingly unstable.
What else do we need?
I must turn the Resolute Diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor, something to lock you to this reality. Without such a weight, you will be lost as the tower rapidly shifts from one plane to the next. And in exchange...
Tell me what you want.
2 trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. And second, I wish a private meeting with So the Seal after reality has been saved. Do we have a deal?
I can only speak for myself. Attune the diamonds as you have said, and Lathan can come with me.
2 resolute diamonds, imbued with the power of Methala. Now they merge into a single gem. One resolute anchor to serve as both key and safeguard. Do not lose this. Only its presence will keep you and your companions anchored to this reality.
Thank you, Prince Methala.
Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
So I looked it up really quickly. Not the same voice actor. Just as I thought.
Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
Alright, let's go. I could have just jumped down.
Mother and balls. Nocturnal sends creatures into our realm. Not observers, not guard. Stop it! Comes forth!
Where are you going, creature?
I think this is the first time I've died. Whoops. Whoops. I'm not really taking this very seriously. So isn't, well, I was gonna say this place looks familiar, like this was like a dungeon setting. One of the DLC dungeons, but I realized, nope, it's just up close to the Crystal Tower. But it feels like a dungeon, you know?
What a mess. And to think we're depending on the actions of mortals.
It's been weeks since I've last played this. Cut me some slack.
Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound.
I like your hair, Barbarous.
Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, I really need to get back to barking and biting Nocturnal's minions.
We can enter the tower and reach Nocturnal from here?
Well, that depends on how good Mephalah's magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal Tower will open at your approach. If not, you'll more than likely die on the doorstep.
Aren't you supposed to come with us?
That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start preparing contingencies in case you fail. Understand, I have no contingencies, so try not to fail.
What can we expect inside the Crystal Tower?
I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality, but I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do reach the Night Mistress, fight her once for me.
We're going inside now.
Remember Mephalah's warning. Stray too far from the Resolute Anchor, and you'll get lost between realities.
Alright.
This place looks surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiens that were prisoners.
No, I don't want to talk. Please. I must shoot.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
Whoa, that's pretty cool looking.
Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
Then let's get moving before the tower remakes this platform out of existence.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
That's some Hogwarts shit there. That's pretty cool looking though. They did a good job with that effect.
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
walking volcano?
What? Oh, Guardian Atronach. Am I not supposed to be up here? I guess I gotta fight it. It did not even hit him. I'm so mad.
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still
What are you
alive.
doing?
We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting
Please,
to
before
fade.
I am lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this.
Nocturnal has taken control of the Crystal Tower. How do we ascend the tower from here?
Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The explosions. The exit is blocked by debris. There's no way to move it. You should turn back and flee.
Please, we have to keep going up if we're going to stop Nocturnal.
The old ballista. If you could get it working again, it might be strong enough to punch through the debris. Oh gods, the relic. I'm not ready to die.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to
Mr.
die.
Arroyo, I don't feel so good.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces, and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
Out of my way. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way? No, it's definitely above us. Oh, we're still in combat.
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
See, I got the rope. I need 2 more items. Maybe over here. Ow. Okay, got the bolts. What are you doing in this corner? Stop that. there's one more item I'm missing, and it's telling me it's over here. There we go.
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts.
Here's what I
That should
was
work.
able to find.
Let's blast away out of here.
I don't know what I'm supposed to shoot at. Oh, this. Probably this. There we go.
Now that's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Through the library. I'll just run through it. Or no, wait, there's an actual puzzle to it. So I was able to interact with that, but I don't know what that did. I think I have to go down here.
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter. How observant, Knight.
I don't know why she said that. Persistent than I thought. Usually they give up after a certain range. Oh, my NPCs are still fighting down there. That's why I'm still locked in combat. There we go. I'm supposed to go somewhere else. I think over here? No? Okay. I don't quite understand what's going on here. do have the key here, right? Hmm. That's new. I guess I'm supposed to fight down here.
Why do you insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan?
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends here.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the gate pedestal. Try the key pedestal. She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Even if we had acquired the key, I'm not sure it would have opened the gate.
Do you know how we can get through the gate?
Sapient magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you.
How are you going to do that?
I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darien are through the gate, I could teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps back shut.
Alright, open the gate.
The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't hold this for very long!
Nathan, watch out!
Oh.
I have to stop you here. All of you.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go?
Oh yeah, she
Is
stole
Lathan
Dawnbreaker.
Gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
You okay?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending.
This was your plan all along?
I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valcerin I was wrong about.
So that's it? There's nothing we can do?
You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valcerin that I'm sorry. Now hurry. Nocturnal's Earl won't be gone long.
Thanks for giving us a fighting chance. Despite everything, thank you.
I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. And you gave me a chance to see my wife. To reconcile with her in a way. Now go and beat Nocturnal. I have faith in you.
What should I tell Valcerin?
Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter. Tell Val that we will wait for her.
Damn.
We should keep moving. There's nothing more we can do here.
That's a way to go. Just fade into oblivion. Into nothingness.
Nocturnal's realm. Gotta be near the top of this damn Ignore the creepy voice. We have to keep going.
I guess I gotta kill Vea myself.
My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker back.
Come and get it!
Alright. Battle armory. Ready.
I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Oh shit.
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
Whoa.
We are not dying like this! That worked? I mean, of course it worked. I just need a moment. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. Her magic remains strong and vibrant. The vessel, the last light of Meridia. It's me.
The vessel? The last light? What do you mean?
I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Her power, it's inside me. And with it, I can remove the corruption from Dawnbreaker. I can fill the relic with divine energy again.
So Thasil said we needed a relic with divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal.
Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen. I finally understand. I'm the vessel of Meridia, her champion. But you're the key to stopping Nocturnal and saving reality.
Darien, what are you saying?
I'm saying you've got this. Whenever a threat appears, you bring the champions together. You find a way to win. And I'll be at your side for this one final battle. Just not in the way I originally expected.
Darien? What are you doing?
I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal.
Darian, no.
I wouldn't do
Darian,
this
I
for
might
anyone
kill
else.
you.
Thank
Darian.
you.
No!
For everything.
All my friends are dead.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
Hold on, I still need my armor. Alright.
You are too late. The crystal is made whole. Meridia's power won't help you against me.
She is like very low poly in the background. Or like the textures don't seem right.
Rise, my champion, and this time succeed where last you failed.
Whoa.
My true purpose! I will not fail you, mother!
Your strength is impressive. Transparent law is almost over. Now, rise again, my champion.
You can't stop me! I only grow stronger as we bathe this world
Stronger
in
and
darkness.
with more arms apparently.
Witness my unbridled power. No! Was supposed to be mine.
Well, now it's mine. Haha.
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you here, my friend? You did it. I knew it. Transparent law. It's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon Summerset, my friend. The tower itself, it reformed. But where's Darian? And Latham?
Darian sacrificed himself to restore the Dawnbreakers so I could repair the Tower Crystal.
Of course. When you restored the Tower Crystal, it most likely expelled Nocturnal back to her own realm. I'm a little concerned that I was able to walk in without a key, but we can figure that out later. Now tell me, what happened to Latham?
Lathan gave his life so we could reach the top of the tower.
Latham. I'll mourn for Lathan later. I'm just glad he helped you. He would have made our daughter proud. For now, you have to tell Sotha Seal what happened. Then we can inform Summerset that the island, the world, is safe again.
Let's go. Yeah, that fight did seem kind of anticlimactic, but then again, like, I was kind of built for, like, high input damage. So, yeah. I do wish that they would make the, like, the single player content a little bit more difficult, but this is an MMO. Can't expect much.
As I predicted, your efforts were successful. A slight chance is all probability requires. There is no such thing as impossible odds. You are proof of that.
Transparent law was made whole by the power of the Dawnbreaker.
Was that Meridia's plan all along? Perhaps, perhaps not. Your perseverance paid off, however. You never gave up even when the darkness was unbearable. And because of that, the Crystal Tower is safe again.
We lost friends along the way, though.
Life and death. It's all part of the ongoing circle. As long as you remember them, they will never be forgotten.
Won't Nocturnal just try again?
It took Nocturnal hundreds of years to put all the pieces of her plan into place. And you wiped it all out with a single thrust of the Dawnbreaker. There will be other plans, I'm sure, but this particular threat is over.
So what happens next?
Next? Every action we take can tip the balance of the flow of time. Bask in the moment and realize that you have done well, my mortal friend. You have saved the Crystal Tower, saved Summerset, saved reality itself. Even I could not have done better. For now, I must attend to other matters.
We still have work to do, my friend. I'm afraid we still have work to do. While the Crystal Tower is protected against Daedra, any mortal can now walk right through its gates. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies in order to defend the crystal-like law.
How can we convince the Sapiarchs to accept help?
It will take an influence far stronger than you and I. Of that, I'm sure. We'll call a meeting of Summerset's most influential leaders. Perhaps, with such a force behind us, we can persuade the Sapiarchs to see reason.
And if they don't agree?
We've already seen the devastation that's possible when the tower falls into the wrong hands. And the recent attack by Nocturnal only reinforces the need for greater protection. I want you there to help plead our case. Will you join us?
I'll help you convince the Sapiarchs if I can.
Go and tell Oriandra of my plan. She'll know which parties to contact. I'd also like to ask Sotha Seal to join us. His support would be extremely helpful to our cause.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, I haven't yet had a moment to process all that happened. There's still so much to be done, and perhaps that's for the best. The time to grieve can wait. For now, we must ensure the welfare of Summerset.
Alright. Not quite done yet, but... I assume this is probably like a... what do you call it, an epilogue? Just an epilogue quest.
It's good to see you alive and well. Word has already spread about your daring exploits within the Crystal Tower. It's still a little hard to believe, truth be told. Of course, there's so much left to do. I already have a list as long as my arm.
Valsarin needs you to summon a council of influential Summerset citizens.
That doesn't sound good. Is there another crisis I have yet to be informed about?
The Crystal Tower's wards have weakened. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies.
I'd almost rather deal with another crisis than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. I'll even make sure to invite the Proxy Queen. Her palace should make for a suitable meeting place. Neutral ground and all that.
Where can I find Sotha Seal? Valsarin wants him to join the council as well.
Sotha Seal's in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around for very long. I suggest you hurry if you want to catch him. I'll meet you in front of the Proxy Queen's palace in Alinor. Meet me there after you talk to Sotha Seal.
I'm gonna remove my helmet. There we go.
you are again. I thought such an outcome likely. The time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but also discomfort. A consistent dilemma within me, which seems to have only grown. I'll be glad to get back to the Clockwork City. There's much to do.
Much to do?
While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both Clavicus Vile and Mafala were held, and a compromise was decided upon. The two have agreed to a compact, an end to their direct meddling.
So, does that mean they won't make trouble for us anymore?
Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease, while the terms are met, of course. As for Nocturnal, it seems she's returned to the shadows.
You think Nocturnal will strike again?
Perhaps. She likely contemplates her next course of action even now, given such a defeat. It may be centuries before she makes another attempt. Then again, could be days. Such is the chaotic nature of the Daedric princes.
Before you go, Valsarn wants you to join a council she's putting together.
I must decline. Valsarin may see me as an ally, but to Summerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. My participation would not be welcome. The need for my presence has come to an end, and so I must depart.
Thank you for all your help.
And so the gears turn once more. Ever changing, yet ever the same. With you always in the center, it seems. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
Oh. Took him a while to disappear. Then I gotta go back to Summerset. Go all the way around. But yeah, this is starting to feel like an epilogue.
Is that actually a member of the City Order?
Must be. There must be something important going on to bring them out of hiding.
Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone together, but they've already started the meeting. Valsarin tried to make them wait, but the Sapiarchs demanded to know what was happening.
How's the meeting going so far?
To be honest, not great. Even the Proxy Queen is hesitant to accept our request. As always, everyone's so worried about proper High Elf decorum that they refuse to see reason. I'm just not sure how we're going to win this one.
I'll go inside and see if I can help. even though I'm a cat. That is both a pro and a con.
Everyone's gathered in the council chamber. You should go inside.
You can't make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lana Teal.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, but there is nothing you can say that will alter our thinking on this matter.
Without the wards that keep people out, you need a new way to protect the tower.
So Valcerin claims. If this is true, the College shall institute new measures to protect the tower. That is well within our capabilities. The Psijic Order is responsible for all that has happened. Why should I trust them now?
The Daedric princes would have found a way, regardless of the Right Master's actions.
Perhaps you're right, but the Sapiarchs did not cause these events. The Psijic Order did. My people died protecting the Crystal Tower. Why should I accept aid from the very Order that's responsible for their deaths?
The Psijic Order helped me stop the Daedric princes. Without them, the tower would have fallen.
Be that as it may, the Sapiarchs will continue to do as we always have. We shall protect the Crystal Tower. Entrusting that responsibility to anyone else is just far too dangerous a risk to take.
The Sapiarchs can't protect the Crystal Tower alone.
That's your opinion. You are a newcomer. I have no reason to believe that you have Summerset's best interests in mind. For all I know, you and the Psijic Order wish to use the Crystal Tower for your own purposes.
I think you're making a mistake.
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
Sapiarch, you know me. My son rejected the Queen's decree and suffered the consequences. This newcomer saved Relenville.
Finally, Raz must add his voice to the chorus. No one has served our queen and our island as well as this adventurer, not even Raz.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Lana Teal, listen to what they have to say.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Summerset and its people. The protection of the Crystal Tower has been the Sapiarch's duty for time immemorial. To change that now feels like we've failed.
We need to make sure the Crystal Tower is protected into the future, so we don't fail again.
I can't deny the truth of your words. Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best protect the Crystal Tower. I'll begin preparations immediately. However, I still refuse to allow the Psijic Order to participate.
As long as you have a plan for protecting the Crystal Tower.
I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe. I'll begin preparations immediately. We'll even allow the Divine Prosecution and the Mages Guild to participate in these efforts.
That sounds like a good idea.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately. Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Psijic Order will not be among those protecting the Crystal Tower, we will continue to observe from afar. And now, It's time for us to depart, Summerset.
You're leaving? Is that wise?
We never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. Besides, I need to return to Artaeum and take up the mantle of Right Master. At least for a little while.
The Conclave made you the Right Master?
On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what the Right Master and Lathan did. I owe Summerset that much, at least.
So, that's it.
You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Psijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you, and you'll always be welcome on our hidden island.
Thank you.
Razandar, remove your furry seat from our throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why
If he
hasn't
fits,
Iron
he sits.
You'll never understand.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Today we celebrate your victory. From newcomer to savior of Summerset. Quite the feat, yes?
Did you bring all these people here?
Raz thought of many different plans once he heard of this meeting. He is glad the first turned out so well. His other plans, well, there is no need to dwell on such unsavory details. This one never doubted you could do it, Fiveclaw.
Thanks, Raz.
Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times.
Oh.
Or many times. But he apologizes for that. After all, you have now proven yourself most capable. And of course, no heroic deed is complete without a reward.
You mentioned a reward?
Raz did indeed.
This
On
reward
behalf
sucks.
of Queen Irene, this is for you. Ironic how Summerset was saved by one of the newcomers it so distrusts. This is a good lesson for the High Elves, yes. Maybe now they'll realize that change is not so bad after all. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
Our throne, Razandar. We would have it back now.
So tense, your majesty. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat.
It's okay, Raz. She doesn't understand our ways.
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Summerset. There's no way someone just teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic then? I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it?
Or I could take a look at it. Oh, it's a book from Darien. Never trust a Daedric prince. If there's anything I learned from all this, that it's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. I used to think I had a purpose, a part to play in the grand scheme of things. I suppose I did, sort of, but the way things turned out, it wasn't all the way I imagined. Meridia said I was her vessel. I guess my fate was sealed the moment she brought me into existence. Now, here I am, back in the colored rooms. I thought that when I gave my energy to restore the sword, and I did that for my friend, not for Meridia. I thought that was the end of me. I'm back though, but this time is different. My light, it's fading. I can feel the darkness getting closer, pressing in. I expect that once the light goes out, that will be the end. I need to tell you something about Meridia. She's a deceiver. She promised that if I served her faithfully, I'd earn my freedom. She never told me that freedom was just another word for the void. Don't trust her. Don't trust any of the Daedric princes. Not ever. I found peace though. Meridia gave me a chance to see the world and those I care about one last time. To save those I loved, I am grateful for that, at least. I wish I had a chance to say goodbye to everyone. To Scordo, to Gabrielle. Gods, I'll miss them, but most of all, Arroyo. I don't know if they'll understand how they truly meant to me. Perhaps we'll see each other again, in another place, in another time. I probably won't be the version of myself that's writing these words, though. That me will be gone. I can live with that. I only wish I could have spent more time with everybody. Had a few more adventures. Ordered those drinks like we've always talked about. I hope my friends find peace, happiness, and love. They deserve what I could never have. If anyone ever finds this book, know that I will never forget those I named herein. And if you find them, I pray that you do tell them about this. Don't sit on the book. Protect the ones you love. Hold them close. Cherish their every moment. Make them laugh and laugh with them. Smile together and never ever forget that the moments you have are so very precious. Oh, and tell them not to forget me either. I mean, I am a legend, as far as I know. The polite, handsome, and humble knight, Darian Gautier. That's a good way to wrap up his arc. Wow. So, I guess that's it. That's it for Summerset. Unless something else pops up. Which I'm gonna see if anything pops up before I call it quits for this stream. No? Nothing? Nothing at all? Very well. That was Summerset. Oof. Yeah, that was Summerset. That was the main quest. One of the major quests of the Summerset chapter. Overall, I still think I like the Morrowind chapter more, story-wise. I'm not too sure. There were some good parts here and there in Summerset, but I think it was kind of nice seeing something completely new in this from the Elder Scrolls series. It's a shame that, you know, we'll never probably not see Summerset in a long time as a proper Elder Scroll addition to the series, you know. So I said a couple streams back that I would show off the house that I got in this game, and I think that's been overdue. And I think that'd be a nice way to end the stream. So here's what I got of my place so far. It's kind of small. It's Autumn's Gate. It's the Autumn's Gate house. There's really not much to it. They don't really give you much, like, furniture space when it comes to the housing in this. And for those who are not familiar with how housing works in this, basically you only have like a set amount of like furniture you can put into a house depending on the size of it. Autumn's Gate is kind of one of the smaller, like, more humbler houses, I would call it. But basically, if you wanted more space, you would have to like do the subscription thing, and they'll give you more space. Of course, I got the inside as well. I got 2 craft tables. Well, the outfit station is technically a craft station in a way. And then I got the alchemy station right here. Got like a little section right here for like just poison making. Trying to make it seem like a bit of a hideout. Here's my dining room. Here's my sweet roll that's probably like molded. It looks moldy. Fireplace. Outside I have like, I don't really have much outside. I have like a little spot that would like imply I would like keep a mount in a cage. Because I like to add like a little bit of like a story when like doing stuff like this. So like here's like a little merchant wagon well, because I thought the well would fit perfectly like as a centerpiece right here. And an altar to the shadow, which would look a lot better during the night. But sadly it's not nighttime. But anyways, fireplace, cooking some soup. And upstairs we have the bedroom. Very cozy looking, little desk right here. My little wanted poster right here. And a little collection of stuff right here. And of course a very nice looking painting, which I kind of wish would be a little bit more stained glass-esque. Because I would like to imagine that as like a stained glass. But yeah, it's like a little hideout. And because of how I set this up, like, keep this in mind, this flooring right here, I had to like use like a dock to make it into a second floor. This house doesn't originally have like a second floor. This is a makeshift second floor. And I got the idea off the Reddit. So I thought that was kind of neat. You can get really creative with stuff in this. But yeah. Ooh, I am sorry. I hit the microphone. Trying to figure out how do I... But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it for a while for Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not sure if I could do another stream of it or of the next chapter. I thought it was kind of a nice way to like break from the norm, even though that this was a little bit more close to comfort. As you guys know, or if you have been a frequent watcher of my stuff, either on YouTube or on Twitch, I mean, I usually do Guild Wars 2 stuff, and that game I still love. And even on times where I'm like not feeling like playing it, like playing an update on that game really brings me back. And Elder Scrolls Online might do that for me too, but I might not stream it. I said this before in the past, especially at the beginning of near the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure I enjoy the game, but I don't enjoy streaming it. I don't think it's a really great game for a stream. But yeah, we'll have to see in the future.
Farewell,
I'm
my
just
good
hitting
friend.
buttons. There we go. Okay, that's the button to do that. Just wanted to. Just let the hero of Summerset just, you know, sit in his cottage and enjoy the night. So that's how I'm gonna close out this stream. This image right here. So next time I'm streaming, it's gonna be Guild Wars 2. That update is pretty close by. And I'm definitely going to stream it sometime this week. I'm not going to stream it the day of the launch, because I've learned my lesson last time. So hopefully, I would have to say like either Wednesday night or Thursday. Maybe even Thursday morning, who knows. But I'll definitely try to do it Thursday morning or afternoon or Wednesday night. But until then, have a good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my stuff, I have a YouTube channel that I strictly use for archives, and it's TheRiverBlues. I have a Twitter account, which is _RiverBlues, and that's generally the better place to go if you want to see updates from me, just to see how I am. And then of course I got a Tumblr, which is TheRiverBlues. So those are my main places that I go to for updating and putting out any ads for when I stream next. So yeah. Well, have a good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.